In the midst of all of these drops, all of these lower prices for altcoins, and you can say Bitcoin, or some might say it because you saw it at much higher prices, but even where it's at now, it's still not lower than where it was, at any point in the bear market or even the build up to the bull market for Bitcoin. But for other things, like in an AVAX or a Litecoin or something like that, right? These are at low prices, not necessarily the lowest prices, but comparable to the bull market, or sorry, the bear market. You were in some of those low spots for quite some time, and you wouldn't expect to see it here, especially after seeing Bitcoin run, Ethereum run, XRP run, BNB run, just Solana, a lot of other things that have made huge moves. But you're seeing a lot of altcoins that are down, and XRP is not necessarily one of those because it is higher than where it was in the bear market, but it's definitely not at the highest point that it was at, at the peak of XRP in 2025. So, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about the negative side of things, right? People are predicting where the prices will go eventually. Yes, I believe that we will see these higher prices. We'll see some innovation. We'll see, some implementation, adoption, institutional adoption. We'll see acceptance, all of that stuff, right? But on the contrary, we're going to also see lower prices and downtime in the market. And a lot of people are wondering, how low will XRP go? Will we see it get back down to less than $1? Actually, will we see it get back down to less than 50 cents? That's an interesting question. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you could check out some of the links that are down below, it does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, if you also want to check out my link for BTCC, that's at the top of the description. It's a platform that you can utilize to trade all the way up to a 500x leverage. However, I don't recommend a 500x leverage. I recommend like a 2 to 10x leverage, especially in the markets that are here. You never know where things are going now. Long term, you might want to do like a 2x leverage, give yourself a little bit of security, and then see that through while trading with somebody else's money. That's always a good deal. But feel free to check it out. You get a lot of different stuff, and today is actually the last day to sign up, deposit, and trade to enter for the giveaway they have going on at the end of this month, which is today. So feel free to check it out. Get your name in the hat. It's a 375 USDT giveaway if you're interested. Now, XRP currently stands at a $1.31 price. In the last month, it says it's down by about 5%. But in the last 24 hours, it's down by 2.74% at an $80 billion market cap. It just seems like every time we look at it, you may have some green here, but majority of what the largest impact is red, right? We're seeing it consistently fall, even though we see some of these days where it picks up, right? Or some of these times where it picks up, it's consistently, falling from a $1.34, $1.35 price all the way down to $1.31 and still dropping, right? $1 or $1.88 billion in volume, which is an increase in the last 24 hours, but on a negative day might not be something you want to see, right? An increase in that volume while things are falling. We do have more holders than what we've had in the last day. The last day that we looked at it, it was 519,000 holders. Now it's at 528,000 holders. So while things are dropping, people are realizing this may be the time to get in and hold. But you have more volume overall. That's to the downside. 61.34 billion coins in circulating supply. Now, another thing that I saw, it was interesting, right? They asked the question that kind of brought up more of this conversation, especially in the comments. How low can XRP go if the Clarity Act fails? Now, the reason why I'm kind of not focusing really on like that side of things. What I'm focusing on is just understanding how low it can go in general, right? How low we are willing to accept, or we should see it with all of the hype, all of the volume, all the interest, ETFs, and many other things, right? So just to give you a quick cliff notes of it, XRP's commodity classification is not permanent law yet. A Clarity Act would make it statutory, but the bill is stuck in the Senate till the end of April. If the Clarity Act fails and Bitcoin breaks below $60,000, XRP could slip below $1.30 and drop to $1.28, $1.11, $1, or as low as 53-cent worst case scenario. This is something that has been brought up to me in the comment section. People have asked me, hey, you are a big fan of XRP. You have a lot of XRP. You're holding it throughout from the $3 mark to the $2 mark, whatever. How low do you think XRP can go? Not only for the people that are holding at a high point, but the people that want to buy at a low point. And I truly think that nothing is 100% at this point for cryptocurrency. It's still very speculative overall. So to say that this will never happen, just like people that say getting to $5 will never happen, or getting to $10 will never happen. I'm not one of those people, right? I believe that anything can be possible, right? We can see a lot of these things happen. A lot of times we do see those things that happen. Low prices can be lower than what you expected. Over time, I've noticed that crypto does that a lot more than the stock market does. While I look at the stock market and I go, okay, I don't expect this to go any lower than where it is, and it doesn't, right? And it doesn't even get close. But for cryptocurrency, you can say, oh, we're in a bull market, and even if we do hit a rough patch, we shouldn't see, let's say, Litecoin. We shouldn't see Litecoin below $60. Well, we shouldn't, but we did, right? At $50, I believe right now, XRP, it was at $3.65. There's no way, that's what people would say, there's no way that XRP is going to get back down to a $2 price point, to a $1 price point, to a 50-cent price point. And I believe that those things can happen. Now, the ultimate goal or ultimate vision sees this at a way higher level. But it doesn't mean that it's all sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, and butterflies to get to that point, right? You may see major ups, you may see major downs, right? And then you start to see what you expected in the end. So, yeah, XRP can get as low as 50 cents. It could drop down to 50 cents per coin again. Does that mean that it's 100% going to happen? No. So if you're waiting it out to buy XRP at that level, maybe you don't end up getting it at that level, or maybe you do, right? And if you do, congratulations, right? I would love to be able to pick up more at 50 cents. It depends what my freedom is with cash flow at that moment. Right now, it's going into April, which is tax season, and I got to pay taxes. So after that, things may look a little bit up. Before that, kind of working through some things here, so can't really make that move. But then after tax season, are we going to see things kind of pick up and explode? That's also a good question. So anyways, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think XRP can get to the 50-cent level again, or do you think it's going to go sub $1, or do you think it's just not going to pass that level? I want to know your opinion in the comment section below of where you believe this will be. And if you're not a big fan of XRP, you don't have to answer the question, or you can just say, I think it's going to go to zero, right? Whatever you want to say. But I want to know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, again, check out my link for BTCC down below. Today is the last day for this giveaway of 375 USDT for 2 winners. So sign up, deposit, trade, and you'll get entered in that giveaway. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.